And so here we go. This again, a very, very surprising. You had mentioned this, but you got to imagine if you're Infiltration, you've got to feel good coming into this because
I wanted to show the 100% victory. It didn't work.
That's what I mean. Like if you prior to that 0-3, if you've like on record here been 100% against Oil King, how could you not feel confident coming into this grand finals that you could win 2 sets in a row? But if you're Oil King and you won 3-0 against Infiltration, how can you not feel confident coming into this grand finals as well?
Exactly. You know, I mean, this is definitely a situation, a very familiar situation to me that we've seen play out in good old All Elite Wrestling. Right now, my man Oil King is playing the role of Hangman Page in the role of trying to prove to his teammates that he is on that level and that has some accolades of his own and trying to get into the Capcom Cup.
Okay. Yeah, we saw before Oil King, the key for him was getting Infiltration to the corner, right?
Yes.
So let's see if Infiltration can do a better job here of keeping himself out of that. You can see right now Infiltration's already trying to play a little bit more of a careful neutral with that standing medium kick.
Most definitely an Oil King. It's taking it slow as well, trying to see how Infiltration is going to adjust his game plan from the first set. See, always prioritizing, having that medium stock as well. It's just such an advantage because he gets such a good combo off of it.
Yeah, Infiltration definitely playing a lot more precise here. Uh-oh.
Oh,
but guess what? Just like that, the king of the corner carry.
Nice block on the cross-up, but you're back in the corner anyway. Couple of throws, fully loaded for Infiltration.
Oh, nice block, yeah. The Infiltration has seen that. Oil King has gone for that, basically Rashid's version of the Cien, right? Tries to get you walking forward and catches you with the change to the jump arc.
And that's such a good block from Infiltration, though, because like if he gets that cross-up, he had the meter to kill him. Like, it was definitely still not a comfortable situation for Infiltration to be in at all.
All right, Infiltration saw him charging up all of his Fuhajins. Nice, gets the anti-air with the V-skill.
Yeah, Infiltration is so good at that, too. Loading up the stock and making sure he has the V-skill behind it to punish the neutral jumps. Again, this time had the buffer stock.
There it is, all 3 set, ready to go.
What? Fishing for that stand medium kick a little bit too heavily.
Yeah, that fireball. Oh, too far away for any sort of significant punish, however. So Infiltration now.
Yeah, and Infiltration has has been liberally like getting these stocks. I want to see Oil King like starts doing these neutral spinning mixers, these things that takes him across the screen to prevent that.
Look at him just backdashing away. Again, you can't jump away for free.
Yeah.
He's chasing you down.
We saw the jump forward work out, but it's a dangerous thing to risk.
Okay, blocks that. Gets the jump in and busts out of there. Infiltration taking game number 1. That's, again, one more game against Oil King than he won at all in the first time that they fought against each other.
True.
And like I said, with the way Infiltration has dominated Oil King in the past, you gotta feel like he still feels like he is in prime position to take this tournament.
Most definitely here. And good stuff from Infiltration, bouncing back. We'll see. Oil King, though, he's definitely been playing timid and playing kind of passively. Seems like he's really trying to gather some intel on Infiltration before committing to some type of game plan.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like also Infiltration is just doing a better job just playing this neutral, preventing Oil King from getting to the corner. Oh, no, here we go. This is where Oil King got pay dirt, like I said. Just this pressure in the corner. Yeah, Infiltration has never been able to stop that.
And the V reversal, that's what he's been relying on.
All right, to the corner here.
Ooh. Waking up with the crouch light kick this time. Cycling through those wake-up options. Infiltration has been so effective with it, but he punches the V-skill, but not heavily.
Yeah, couldn't get that to connect. Oh, rolls into the flip kick.
Really confident in the fact that Oil King was going to look for a whirlwind setup.
All right, activation. And now here comes the pressure. The Feng Shui engine coming into effect. Oh, boy, and now you're in the corner.
Hit him with his own pimp right there. Oh, my goodness. Infiltration just trying to get the crouch light kick.
Ooh, no jumping away. Infiltration had that jump scoped out from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because Oil King left the floor and Infiltration was like, I swear, like maybe 5 frames behind him.
Mans was staking it out. He had the binoculars out and everything. He was like, no, you definitely going for that wall.
Yeah.
Oh. Great spacing from Infiltration again. Nice. Finally finds an air-to-air on the wall, Kling. Yeah, this is a big activation for Oil King now. The roundhouse. Oh, the V-shift is punished because he went with the throw. No slowdown. Gets him back into the corner. You got to guess for game, and he guesses correctly.
Yeah, guesses right. Oh, and he gets the hit. And actually, that was a knockdown as well. Oil King trying to get away from that box ring engine, but he chased him down.
Oh, he called him out. Just hits a low forward, but no conversions. Couple of hits from Oil King trying to prevent the stocks right there. Oh, my goodness. No whip punish. Infiltration gets the chip. Well done.
Yeah. Barely clipped with the pinwheel, but that's going to do it. Infiltration goes up 2-0 now.
Man, oh man.
He said it yesterday. He said it today. I am going to win. This is a man on a mission right now.
He is not playing. Already coming out the gate in grand finals with a 2-0 lead. Oil King sounds like we're going back to the lobby a little bit, reset this momentum, perhaps get some of the UIU boys on the phone,
right.
Talk about how this match has been going so far. Because, yeah, I mean, the second game was definitely closer than the first game, but it rarely has Infiltration looked out of the control of this set.
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, you know, Oil King, he has the luxury of having another set to go, but if he loses this one in a reverse 0-3 to the 3-0 that he did the first time, you can't feel too good because that just means Infiltration figured something out and is stopping you from playing your game. And so as Oil King, you're like, what did I do? Why isn't this working anymore, you know?
Yeah. And with Oil King being down 0-2 here, the fact that he does have another set to play with, I wonder if he gets a little bit more wild, a little bit more aggressive here. Just because, I mean, you feel like you got nothing to lose at this point. 2-0 down. Yeah, he's rocking the UIU Rashid.
And that fireball has been paying so, like, Infiltration has definitely been using that fireball a lot more, and it has been causing Oil King a lot of trouble.
And you see, like, he had been utilizing these stocks so much that he's starting to backdash and then forward dash now. Like, making sure, see, again, like, looking for the forward dash buttons, trying to see if Oil King's going to chase him down to prevent these stocks.
Yeah, the main key really is obviously because she has to charge the fireball the first time. The fireball that on release is so fast, she recovers so quickly, it's hard to just jump and punish it. And so he hasn't been able to prevent Infiltration from charging it up all the time. There it is, fireball charged up again.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Oh, just faking him out with these throws.
Chases down the backdash. Here's that opportunity. Oh, couldn't punish the V-shift. He tried. And again, the air throw from Infiltration.
This is looking real good for him. Oil King does get the trade here, but the V-shift into the V-break puts a stop to that neutral again. He's really preventing any scrambles from starting.
Yeah, that fireball has just been a nightmare for... Oh!
Caught it grounded. And again, just Infiltration staying persistent with those quick medium-range buttons.
And he's at reset point in 6 quick rounds, potentially. I don't think Oil King has won a single round here in this set, has he?
Yeah, it's looking rough.
Ooh, boy.
CA giving him a healthy life lead here. Fully loaded for Oil King, though, so see if he looks for some activation. Transfer V-skill 1 into the V-trigger.
Yep. Just corner carry. Yep, gets the plus frames in there. Again, cannot chase that down to save his life.
Yeah,
he just keeps trying.
If I'm Oil King, I'm going for that too.
Yeah, just keep doing it. Oh, again, the check with the standing life punch. Big damage. Into the critical art? No, he's going to save it for the kill combo. There it is, and we have reset. Doesn't even need... Actually, he didn't have the meter. That was Oil King's meter that I was looking at. Never mind. But he doesn't need any of that meter. And a quick 3-0. We have a reset just like that. And if you are Oil King right now, you are feeling really, really nervous.
Yeah, Infiltration success rate being at like negative frame advantage has been out of this world. Whether it be like wake up, whether it be jump ins, like he's just doing such a great job, whether it's picking the EX invincible reversal, getting the Abare with the mashing of the buttons, using the V shift. Like literally, it's very hard to even get once you do get an advantage, to snowball that into a whole momentum of offense.
Right.
Just because he's been so right on defense so many times.
Yeah, so far right now, Infiltration has been looking super dominant here in this grand finals. Again, with the 3-0 from Oil King sending him to loser side, you know, a lot of people were probably expecting a little bit more, you know, close match here in this grand finals. But right now, Infiltration is running away with it. Can he do one of these infamous 6-0s here from the loser side of the bracket?
Yeah, and it's really a double-edged sword when it comes to Oil King and your morale, because like the way I'm looking at it is you've been getting hits, but he's just been so right on defense that you haven't been getting rounds. So it's like it's a little bit demoralizing to the fact that you can't make him guess wrong, but like you are getting hits sometimes.
Oh, man. And it's just one of those things, right? When they're right so often, there's really very little guessing involved.
Yeah, it doesn't
it's just
feel
by
like
that
that,
point,
right?
It's reads, right?
Like,
so,
bro.
and like I said, right now the biggest problem is that Oil King has had no answer to this fireball. Now, shouldn't he be able to V-skill 1 through the fireball? Is it just too slow? Because you can do that against Guile, right? Or does he roll under it? Is that what happens?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like a projectile invul or just the fact that the hurt box dodges the projectile, to be honest with you.
So probably just can't get under Juri's fireball.
Yeah. So because of that, yeah, I mean, he hasn't been looking for that. The spinning mixers and neutral haven't really been there to prevent the stocks either.
And then, like I said, the fireball releases so fast anyway. Even if you try to do it on reaction, it's probably too slow, to be honest with you.
Oh. So yeah, I want to see some more of those just to challenge the stocks and neutral.
Yeah, but again, the way Infiltration has just been playing an actual fireball game versus Oil King.
And it's like, if she does have the fireball out, you're not going to spinning mixer through it to get that stock. But yeah, this is why this character is so effective for Infiltration, right? He's very good at utilizing the stocks, makes you worry about him getting them, and then that forces you to come in, and he checks you for it.
And yeah, I mean, we've talked about how he's good with the Juri dashes and just being unpredictable. That's not how he's playing at all right now. He has just been playing so solid with this zoning game. He's basically playing a defensive zoning game. Nice blocks!
There's a 1 second left on the clock. Not going to be enough.
Oh, boy.
Oh, just barely too well calculated.
Yeah, it's like I said, Infiltration, like you can see it, not as many dashes, just very calmly. The only time he really dashes is the back dash to build up a fireball or to fake it and dash forward.
Exactly, you saw that, right? The back dash is the double dash forward. Like, the fact that he gets away with this stuff is because of the stock game.
But here we go. The corner position is where we said Oil King has been able to get a lot of strength. Oh, my God.
That was wild. The eagle spike catching her off the ground.
And then the defense again, waking up with the buttons.
That's what it's like. Oil King gets these hits, but he can rarely snowball them.
Okay.
Again.
Oh, the right defensive choice.
Always, it seems like. And that's very frustrating to fight against. It really deteriorates your mental game.
And there's that fireball again, just causing so much problem.
Yeah, even catching him landing down the back throw. Damn, she said go to hell. That's a violent character.
She's definitely not friendly, I'll say that much. Yeah.
Oh, the empty low.
My God, Oil King, you can see the nerves on Oil King right now. He's not sure what to do. He is so flummoxed right now that
hurts.
This is what happens.
That hurts, man.
You know what's happening right now is Infiltration knows how frustrated Oil King is. So every time Oil King thinks of an option to do, it's so logical to stop what's happening that Infiltration already has the counter to that.
Yeah.
You know, so every time Oil King's like, okay, I'm going to try to throw a fireball to get in, Infiltration's like, that's, you know, you're so nervous, you're going to go for that, that I just have the EX flip kick ready to go. Infiltration has all the momentum right now.
Yeah, Oil King trying to slow it down here.
And again, the checks.
Just never able to turn offense into something big.
Yeah, Oil King's got to go for some more guaranteed meaties right now. Try to get those counter hits to prevent Infiltration from hitting those buttons.
But I guarantee you some of those times he's done that is when he's done the EXDP, and it's just like, what am I supposed to do?
Yep.
And you don't want to surrender. You don't just want to sit there and block like on your opponent's wake up. It feels real bad.
Yeah, you can see right now when they're in the neutral, Oil King doesn't really have a plan right now. He's not sure how to do this. And again, it's that fireball game that finally stopped the jump out of the corner. I think that was the first time, and that's just even more of a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, puts him on life support here. Emptying out that CEA, standing at the perfect range for that anti-air. Real rough. And again, that all started with Infiltration, neutral jumping that V skill, recognizing what Oil King wants to go to. Again, he's really relying on the security blanket Rashid setups.
It's crazy how much that fireball has really just...
It's a destroyed Oil King's neutral for sure. It's really been rough. Wow, even the load up there. So yeah, he's just always prioritizing getting it, but finally finds a jump in here. You gotta make the most happen.
Ooh,
finally
okay.
gets a landing hit here too.
Goes for the throw, yep. Okay, finally that works again.
Yeah. But the first time Infiltration's guessed wrong.
But I'll tell you right now, man, if Infiltration can make a comeback this round, that is going to be the most damaging mental. Okay. Can he kill off of this? No. Oh, boy. Not like this. Okay. The cross-up, the cross-up. Oil King. Is that the first round here in Grand Finals that he's gotten?
It might be. And I like Oil King going with the standard cross-up right there, right? In the corner, he has faked it so many times, going with the Eagle spike in front. But yeah, Infiltration, you can see, it's just so hard to predict in the neutral that he gets these stocks. And you're just like, oh.
He's able to build up the Vajin for free, basically. Yeah, he's trying to heavy kick over the fireball. And you see that? He's just like, block it and then just walk up and throw.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the crouch fierce, but just outside of range. It always seems like Infiltration's just outside of range, and then it's like your plus frame's gone.
Yep. Again, he's reading that desperation. Finally got my plus frames. Got to do my offense. There we go. Goes for the meaty, but then didn't get anything from it at all.
Reaching with the raw stock. Okay, good check after the fireball this time. Oil King not being greedy about it, just going with the crouch like it. Being greedy cost him a bit earlier. Raw activation with the V trigger.
Okay, gets a throw. Yeah, tried to bait out the wake up EX.
CA is there.
And he didn't have it. And as soon as Infiltration saw that Oil King was trying to bait out the wake up EX and it didn't come, he's like, now I know Oil King is going to run in at me. And so as soon as he did that, he just had the buttons waiting for him. Oil King ran into him, combo into super. Easy peasy, done. He is at tournament game.
I'm telling you, the more I watch this Juri, the more like it is very hard to avoid playing Infiltration style of game against this character.
And like I said, it's surprising to me. That had to have been an execution error.
For sure.
It's surprising to me right now how much that fireball has just completely shut down what Oil King wants to do. He won the previous games by getting to the corner, by winning neutral, but right now just none of that is happening because the fireball is controlling neutral so well.
And Infiltration is so quick to adjust. You see Oil King trying to do these jump forwards because often he's been going with 2 stocks rather than 1. So instead of that last time, he does the fireball and just waits for him.
Right.
This is so good.
And you got to watch out. When you jump away from that fireball, you'd better be hitting kicks on the way down because he's V-skilling you out of the air. Remember that. He hasn't done it recently, but expect it again pretty soon.
Finally making the plus frames work to his advantage. Gets the throw. Pull a couple of times. Oil King got to start finding his rhythm, and he does.
And look at this, man. Look. He 3-0'd him in the winner's bracket. Why not do it again?
True. He needs another 3-0.
You don't have to worry about that fireball in neutral if you just kill the neutral completely.
We have not seen that Fierce come out. The chop on deck.
Oh. Yep, plus frames again. What side is he on?
This is okay.
Okay. Here's a chance now for Infiltration. Gets the knockdown, tries to go for the throw. Nice tech and a good challenge by Oil King. Doesn't go for the whole medium spinning mixture to get better frame advantage. And there we go. Oil King is on the board. It is not going to be 6-0. And now, again, both of those rounds, the key to that was that Infiltration never got the fireball game, the neutral game. From the get-go, Oil King found a way in and then was able to keep the pressure going. That's what he did on the winner side of the bracket. Let's see if Oil King can repeat that for 2 more games.
Sometimes when your life is on the line, something awakens in you. You know what I mean? And like that's really what it looked like with Oil King right there. He looked way more comfortable, way more like himself. I mean, I like that, to be honest. Like, we haven't seen him do something like that. We haven't seen him risk these eagle spikes. Even though that didn't pay off, that is his type of game.
Oh, man, but it might come back to bite him really bad. Might have been too late to show that option.
Yeah.
Here we go. Infiltration now setting himself up for tournament point. One more round.
What a message to send after losing a game. A near perfect. And loading up that V skill. Yeah, caught him in the air. Oh, my goodness.
And then you just go for that, the shenanigans. Look at this. The fireball game is starting up. Infiltration in control of this neutral again.
Oh, it's scary.
Okay, here we go. Oh, but it clipped him.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of damage, but definitely what he wanted anyway.
Okay, gets the throw. No checks with the light punches. Again, another throw. What kind of pressure is he going for?
The air to air.
He punched the wrong way. Activation.
Oh,
okay.
Spotted that. Nice little combo as well. Keeping him at his
Back
feet.
throw. Ooh, checks again. No anti-air.
Fireball cancel, actually catching him try to steal his turner a little
He's
early.
got full meter. No, why?
Oh,
that's right. That's right. Don't go for the full level 2, and you can cancel the landing into the super. Oil King staying alive. But Infiltration here, starting the next round. 3 full bars versus 0 bars.
Oil King with a big jump in and recognizing the space was a little far too, so he just takes the sweet follow-up.
Okay, throw tech as well.
Oh, trade. That's not that bad for Oil King. He is cornered, but it doesn't give Infiltration that offense that he wants.
Good spacing on that flip kick. Tries to go for the throw, but nice backdash from Oil King.
Ooh, Infiltration, I'm surprised. Being a little bit more aggressive now, not just relying on that fireball. Ooh. Trying to shimmy him in neutral, not going to bite. Good stuff from Oil King. Very disciplined round so far.
Oh, good anti-air.
Trying to fake him out, wants him to commit to something big, but he's not going to.
That fireball again, just causing havoc.
Ah, catches him a little early.
Oh,
it's going to put him on life support.
Not quite.
Oh, got cover reach it, but the jab doesn't do it. V-trigger activate.
What a V-shift!
And that's it.
Infiltration takes it with an amazing grand finals performance here, going down 3-0 in winners finals, coming back all the way here, and then all of a sudden just taking that game where it looked like he could not defeat Oil King at all, and then just saying, you know what? I am going to win this time.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what he did.
Yeah, a heartbreaker for Oil King, 100% getting into the grand finals. But, I mean, Infiltration, you've been calling him one of the best Street Fighter V players. He is one of the best fighting game players of all time, right, at this point. His pedigree is like a very few people match up to the accolades this man has achieved. And, I mean, his skill was very much on display here, making the adjustment from that 3-0 loss in winners finals to take a 6-1 grand finals in a very dominant fashion, right? Not only was it a 6-1, but it was a convincing 6-1.
Yeah.
Oil King never looked like he was in control, never looked like he was comfortable in the match. Really, that one game he had, because Infiltration never got started, looked okay. But besides that, I mean, my man was looking like a fish out of water constantly.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've seen the way Infiltration plays Juri. Very kinetic, dashing back and forth, just crazy, crazy. The ice skates, again, I'm going to bring that phrase again. But that got him killed against Oil King. It didn't work. And so then all of a sudden Infiltration brought it back and said, you know what, I'm going to play literally a zoning game. I'm going to play the standard zoning fireball DP game. And that's what he did. And Oil King could not find a way to get through that ground fireball at all. And again, you know, the punishment for that fireball is that he has to charge it up. But Oil King was never able to punish the charge up. And so once he got that, once he threw the fireball, as soon as he saw Oil King was scared to jump over the fireball, and he blocked the fireball or ran away, he charged up another fireball. So he was never out of fireballs at that point in time, you know. And then every time Oil King did try to jump, Infiltration had the DP ready for him.